Hello everyone, and welcome back to Deus Ex. Oh, excuse me, I had to clear my throat there. So today we're going to continue on in the MJ12 area, and see what all we can find in this Area 51 pseudo hangout, even though it's not technically Area 51. We're gonna see what, because I saw aliens before, and you cannot tell me those were not alien bodies. Alright. I don't know what that was, but that was very loud. Oh, hi, ladies. You're not getting out of here. None of you are. I don't care if you turned friendly.
Target in sight.
Why? Because you're involved. Oh, shit. Okay, we have a man in black. I can deal with the men in black. So long as it's not K. To be fair, I think Jay could probably run me down too. You know, I'd kind of resign myself to die right there, just to blow him up. The fact that I'm not dead, that's just icing on the cake as far as I'm concerned. Probably should heal though. Probably should. All right. Hey, is that Maggie Chow? And I don't know who that guy is, but that looks like Maggie Chow over there. You can't tell me it doesn't look like her.
The process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
I just wanted to... Oh, crap. The game doesn't have that kind of... Oh, hi! I'm dead. Yep. Okay, let's try that with a little less just running up there like a dumbass kind of thing going on, and a little more intelligence. Let's try it that way this time. So the women, did I save already, or are the women gonna come running out like they did last time? Nope, nope, there they are. Ah, she was friendly, but she didn't look too friendly to me. And neither did she. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat so often. I just have a bunch of stuff in my throat today, a lot of mucus. But hey, at least it's not in my lungs, so that's a win, as far as I'm concerned. I know, Barok, we don't want to hear that. Look, I gotta deal with it every day, alright? Least you can do is at least listen to my bitching. Anyway, I'm not gonna listen to them. Well, I might listen to them.
Subject is a human male.
Oh, there's another guy. There's nobody here. Alright, so we have a man in black who wants to kill me now. Come on, Kay. Kay was my favorite character in that movie series, by the way. I like Jay well enough, but Kay was where it was at, as far as I'm concerned. Except movie number 3 was, it was just awful. But anyway, hey, there's a man in black. That's somewhat relevant. You don't get to survive. You know how much pain and suffering you probably brought to those poor aliens? No, but I don't honestly care. They're probably gonna try and kill us anyway, some truth be told about aliens. If they exist, and I believe they do, they're probably gonna plan to kill us. Why? Human nature. But Barok, they're not human.
Going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant. We call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
So there is an Area 51. Well, I mean, I already knew that. They already said it before. If you're wondering what I was doing here, I think, I was sneezing. if you're wondering. I had to record this when people were up. You didn't even notice until I told you that, did you? Oh. Anyway, did I kill that guy yet? Yes I did. He's gone, that man. No, I didn't. He's right there. Hi. How should I take you out? Let's just do it this way. No fuss, no muss. Except for that, green stuff. That's a little bit of muss, I think, but whatever. That's just radiation. We'll have a lot more of that in the future. Don't worry. That's where the main prize is, back there. That white canister stuff you saw? I think there's like 3 upgrade canisters back there, and I was like, who the hell is that? He's just like, don't look at me. Like, what the hell? Did he just... Is he hiding from me? Why is he hiding from me? Then again, if you were standing in a room, and you just looked out the window, saw a big green cloud of what looked to be probably toxic stuff, and you could barely make out through that, a guy with a sniper rifle aiming at your head, you'd probably be ducking too, Barok. And you're right, I would. So you can't really blame the man for doing that, at least I can't. How can you blame a man for putting his head down when a guy's aiming a gun at him? Okay, now this goes into the area. Yep, this goes back here. We just looked back here. There's no one back here to my knowledge, except there is a medical bot on the other side of the wing, but at the time I did not know that. This is when I found, oh crap, they have a bunch of course I didn't look. You might have noticed I haven't looked very hard around this area. This will bite me in about 2 seconds. Oh yeah, about 2 seconds. 1001, 1002, and more like 3 seconds. I'm sorry. And no, I don't go by that dumbass Mississippi thing. It's 1001, not 1 Mississippi, alright? Jesus, people today. Can't count. Anyway, I'm being sarcastic. Is she giving him a...
The process is going smoothly, then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules
I'm sorry,
has
out of the
allowed
corner of
the
my
UC to
eye, I
perform
thought I saw
multiple
Maggie Chow just get on her
constructions in
knees. I was like, oh my god, is she getting ready to give him a... I don't think she did, but that's what it looked like out of the corner of my eye. Then again, my brain's in the gutter. My brain's always in the gutter. It's been in the gutter since I was age 13, so there you go. She was about to give him an oral report, if you know what I'm talking about. And I mean that in every sense of the word. So, let's try that again, except this time, let's try not to irradiate myself like a dumbass. I was like, oh, radiation. I was like, why did I die? Oh, radiation. Durr. I was like, oh, I guess that red thing in there, probably radioactive. Probably should have noticed that. Why do I have cigarettes in my inventory? I don't want that. If you're wondering how to get rid of that radiation, I just looked at the way you do that, and I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it. So my first thought was, oh, there's a medical thingy in here. I can just brute force this, right? I can just waltz my ass in there and just pick them up. That's not the way it works, by the way, in case you're wondering. But this was the idea. This was the plan. And to be fair, it's not a terrible plan, because it looks like there's just glass there, right? I mean, we know this opens it. It looks like just glass I could break open with my dragon tooth sword. It looks like a decent idea. Unfortunately, they're locked, and you cannot break it open because they have infinite thingy. I was like, can I open it with this? No. You'll get nothing. Until you figure out basic freaking Deus Ex mechanics, Barok, you get nothing. But don't worry, I do eventually figure out the mechanics. It's not especially difficult. All you have to do is find one computer terminal, which you've already seen by about 4 times now. But these are worth getting. These are definitely worth your time to figure out how to get. This is just me being frustrated and not paying attention to the infinite durability. That's all that was. I was like, okay, maybe I have a code that I picked up that I can put in that thingy back there to undo these, and then I don't think I do, but I was thinking that. Alright, just trying to follow along with my thought process in case you're wondering, what the hell are you doing, boy? Until I went, wait a minute, there we go. Seriously, did you see that? I didn't see that for the longest time. Only reason I saw it is because I looked in the corner. I shut down the radiation, opened pod 1, pod 2, and pod 3. Woo! Check all these emails for codes. That's basically all I do this for. It's hard to skim that fast, but you gotta do it, because the ones that are important, they'll be putting in your goals and notes, so you don't really have to read them, but it is the thing to do, is what I've learned. So the radiation is now gone, it's unlocked, and these are all open. These are very worthwhile to get. Now, you probably might not be able to hold them all at once, so you gotta go out here and install them. That's probably the reason they put this here. Now this, I hope I chose the right option, or at least the better option. I think I ended up taking targeting here. I think, because I was like, I already have night vision, don't I? What's that thing I've been using? It goes doom, and then just lights up your vision. That's why the hell do I need this again? Targeting's at least different, is my thought process here. To be fair, the other one does have infrared and, like, what was the other one's? Close range sonar imaging. Yeah. Give me accuracy, man. Of course, that's just assuming I use any of it. We all know I won't, because that's too many hotkeys for my short-term memory to remember. But this one I actually... No, wait, no. The next one's the one I might actually use. I think I used the aggressive defense system, that I have no idea if that's any good or not, but it seemed better than the alternative. The alternative was like, what? Oh, excuse me. The alternative was like... yeah, a little drone. 150 units a minute. That's a lot of power for something that doesn't seem all that great. As opposed to this, which is more defensive, and I'll probably never use it either, so either way, I never really got a use out of any of those. But this one I might actually use. Because this one is the ever-coveted stealth. Or cloak. You can either have transparency, which I think is mostly for, like, turrets. Yep, bots, cameras, and turrets, or, you know, human people. I went for cloak, because that's the sane option. Unless you just have a lot of trouble with cameras. If you haven't figured out how to deal with cameras to this point, you've really pooped the bed, in my opinion, so you shouldn't be choosing that. But let's keep going and exploring the basement level of this facility, because who's that guy, you might ask? I was curious too. Are you gonna duck again? Hmm? No, he don't care now. He's just like, kill me, dude. It's better than living in this crap hole. I was trying to see if there are any more men in black before I just waltzed my butt in there and just got ambushed. What is that? Oh, that was a Grendel, I think. Don't know why they chose a Grendel to have a female croaking noise, but they chose a Grendel's noise as a female croaking noise. And this guy's nuts. Yep. You can let him out, and I think I do here eventually. I don't know if it actually does much, but you can let him out. Oh, there's a key right there. Also, animal carcass my behind. That's about as much an animal carcass as... I don't know, that's not an animal carcass. That's a frickin' Xeno carcass. No, you're not. Don't you lie to me, sir. Don't you fricking lie to me. And you have nothing. So I just desecrated a dead body for really no good reason. I think at this point I got rather lost and I didn't know what to do. Actually, I think that's like the rest of this video, because I was just lost and wandering my butt around. I think I know where to go now, after having finished this session. But during the time... Oh, I did get at least a lockpick, so that's something. But we've made good progress either way. Does that have anything in it that has... YHU55? That might be a password, but I don't think that's a door code. Oh, there's a thingy right there. I didn't even notice when I was playing. God damn it, there was there was a hazmat suit right there. I was looking for one. Oh man, I didn't even see the hazmat suit. Don't you love it when you're doing something in post-commentary, you notice something you really should have noticed, and then you feel like a complete dumbass because you just called yourself out in front of everybody watching the video? Oh, it's a hoot. It's funny. I mean, I'm calling myself out, but whatever. I should have done that. To be fair, though, I don't know if I had the inventory space to even pick it up. So I don't know. I don't even know what this does. I'm assuming this turns off the radiation, that keypad there, so I was like, I don't want to use the thingy there, because that probably just does what I already did. I don't know what that does besides maybe turn off the radiation or open the four thingies. Probably both, if I had to guess, because it took 4. But I wanted to see if I had the code for it anyway. Turns out I did not. Spoiler. For those who don't know, if you notice the amount of blue things when you go to a keypad, I think that's the number of numbers in the code. Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup there. Anyway. Down here is kind of a trap area. I say kind of a trap area because there is like nothing back here. And I'm going to show you exactly what is back here. Notice it says radioactive. And you might be wondering what's causing the radiation. I'm pretty sure the aliens are causing the radiation. I believe the notes even said as much as I recall when I read them. I read them. I Probably didn't even notice the jump cuts, did you? By the way, these two are kind of glitched, and it kind of worries me, because if not, I'm going to have to redo this whole thing. Thankfully, I do keep separate saves, so I could redo this whole thing if I needed to. But that does worry me. I was like, am I supposed to go back? Did I miss a door back here? Or this is not where I think I'm supposed to go, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to. You remember that ladder? Through that little vent? I think that's where I'm supposed to go, but I don't think I ever went there again this time. But I wanted to see where else I could go, because I hadn't figured out. I guess I was trying to figure out, do I have to go back in that radiation area, or can I go anywhere else? Eventually, I came to the conclusion I need to go in that radiation area, because there's nowhere else seemingly to go, which is always a fallacy in Deus Ex. There's usually almost always a way to go, besides the really stupid way. Unfortunately for me, I tend to try the stupid ways first, after being a nice guy. Saying, hey, dude, come on out. If you try and do anything, I'll shoot you, though. Alright. Wow, that's torture, giving you soy like that. Alright then, so let's go in here and go talk to the Greys. Oh, whoops. I accidentally forgot to do that. There we go. I accidentally had my two clips out of order, so I just saw a black screen for a second until I clicked them together. Anyway, yeah, lots of radiation. That was obvious. I don't think the Greys ever come out of there if you leave the door open. I think they just sit in there, which I don't understand why. You think as soon as they saw the door open, they'd go, cheese it, and just run, but they don't. Yeah, you're free. Good job, old man. I guess I just didn't want to go in there because I thought I'm gonna die in the radiation, but I mean that's kind of true. You will die if you just sit in there. Honestly, I don't know what I was doing at this point, but I will tell you my thoughts on this this area as a whole. I do like the combat challenges with the Men in Black and all these different head-on challenges, which you're not supposed to do head-on. But I was like, what even is in there? I guess I can go in there and look. I'll save first, and if I die, I die, so let's go! There's two of these guys. Urgh. Damn you, aliens. Yeah, there's nothing but death in there. But I think I went in there again just to show. I don't know if it's right now or right or later, but I do remember going in there and tracing the walls just to see if I missed a door or any kind of switch. I was trying to put together, where am I supposed to go? It's kind of annoying watching when you know where you're supposed to go in any video game. That's why I can't watch Let's Plays of games I've already played before. I can't do it. I cannot do it. That's why it amazes me people can watch Let's Plays of Deus Ex or Dark Souls or what have you that I play. I don't know how you can do that, because a lot of times I'll do stupid stuff, man. I'll do stupid stuff, and you're going, for God's sakes, man, just go such and such. I'm just, you know, I don't know. It's a funny thing, Let's Playing. Some people deny the Let's Playing curse. Some people embrace it. I embrace it because I know it's real. Oh man. Mutiny! Yeah, you mutiny. You mutiny the shit out of this MJ-12. I'll be right with you. At this point, you might be able to tell, I was pretty just out of it. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea if there's secret stuff over here. I just wanted to say, I can do this. And yes, you can do this. There's no real earthly reason to do this, but you can do this. At least to my knowledge, I haven't found anything like any lockpicks or multi-tools up on these little catwalks, so I don't think there's a really good reason to be down here, up here. I should be recording tomorrow's Deus Ex now, but I decided to forego that tonight. Take a little break tonight, and try and figure out what I'm going to do for Let's Playing on Thursday. Oh no, I already know what I'm doing Thursday. I'm doing Resident Evil 4. I forgot I'm doing 2 episodes of Resident Evil 4 from now on. Don't know why I thought otherwise. Oh, excuse me for sneezing right there. I had a lot of sneezing tonight so far. I don't know why. It's not like it's allergy season. I take quail eggs. Well, I mean, pollen blocker, but I mean, that has quail eggs in it. I know someone's gonna go, quail eggs? Man, that's junk science. Look, all I know is my allergies have not been affecting me near so much this year, and this year was a bad year. So don't you tell me what works and doesn't work. Anyway, here we go with the suicide run. I was like, if I'm gonna be here, I want to at least see what the fuck I'm looking at. Which, as it turns out, is a whole load of nothing. There is literally no reason to go in there, except unless you want to hurt yourself. But at least they do give you, you know, a way to heal yourself right after, so if you do make the stupid run, you have a way of healing yourself. I mean, there's no cure for the cancer you probably just gave yourself, JC, later in life, but I mean, for right now, you're fine. So. Ah, boy. Like I said, I think we're supposed to go back down there into the vent. I remember going back up here. I looked all around up here going, where in the hell do I go? Which is going to be about half this Deus Ex playlist, really, because that's the way I am in any game. Where the hell do I go is always the hardest question for me to answer. It's never, how do I kill this thing? It's always, where do I go to find this thing? In any game I ever play. It's the damnedest thing. Of course, it's mostly worse in old games like this when they give you absolutely no goddamn clue where to go. This and System Shock 2 were I mean, they're great games. They're fantastic games. But these are the games that make me go, where the hell do I go, man? You know, newer games, I just tell you, you need to go here, dumbass. But they give you the big waypoint, they give you nothing here. They give you nothing. And you just gotta work it out, which is not my forte. So then I thought, okay, I've been on the ground floor. Maybe level 2. Wait a minute, didn't I come from here? I think I came from here. So to test this out, I was like, was there not a, thing here? You see it on the right, there it is. Is this not the 6512 elevator? At least I think it was 6512 off the top of my head. Pretty sure it is. 6512, yeah. This should be 6512, but I don't think they let you leave. It's not until you get everything done. Nope. Or it's, it looked like one more blue, so maybe that's, I don't know. Either way, that's not where we're supposed to go yet, but I think I have an idea where I am supposed to go, and hopefully I'll see you there tomorrow, everyone, because that's going to be it for today. Hopefully, I will see you there. Until then, everybody, until then.